Hi guys, I wanted to share you something that once I realized this, I was mind blown, but also felt really sad how Muslims are really deceived. And it it actually made me feel very sad. Now, this in the Quran, Surah Kaf, well, the 50th Surah, chapter 38, it says God worked in 6 days and then he did not rest on the seventh day because he's not weary and doesn't get tired. Well, in Genesis 2, in the Bible, Genesis 2, verse 1 to 3, it says that on the seventh day, God rested in the seventh day and talks about how ceased his work, rested on that day, sanctified it, and he rested. Now, there's a very deeper meaning to that. Now, if you were to just, let's say, someone would just think, oh, why would God rest? Of course, he doesn't rest, right? If a human was just, that's basically totally a human thing, someone human will think, right? But if you really look into what it actually really means, then you'll definitely know, okay, yeah, it makes sense why it says that. So, first of all, I wanted to acknowledge that it actually does not even mention night and day when it comes to the seventh day, but all the other days it does. And there's this whole idea of the Sabbath and the reason why people should rest on the Sabbath, which is the seventh day of the week. And then you have that. I'll link a source, I'll actually link a video that explains the Sabbath really well. So there's that. And then there's the seventh day. It not only points to the time of creation, but it also points to the end of the world, because you see, the seventh day is foreshadowing the ultimate rest, the day when time is eternal. There's no night, there's no day, it's just one long span of eternity. And that's the day when people rest in peace and be with God. So if the Quran is rejecting it, guess what they're rejecting?